Well, hey there, rock stars. Sarah Rockin' Robbins here, author of the best-selling book, Rock Your Network Marketing Business, and creator of the CD series, The Rockstar Recruiting School, and the new one for leaders, the Masterclass Edition. Welcome to the blog today. You know, this month I wanted to talk a lot about our feelings and emotions and really how they get in the way of doing our business, because really when you think about it, as a whole, network marketing is quite simple and systematic. Oftentimes what gets in our way is what's in between the ears, right? The things that we think, our attitudes and beliefs about success, feelings of rejection, etc. That's right. A lot of times it's our emotions. Well, today I want to talk to you a little bit about how to get over the guilt factor. That's right, how to get over the guilt factor. You know, one of my mentors used to say, Sarah, you've got to turn off your enabling button, you know, when we bring a new distributor into the team. And I'll say, you know, as a former teacher, you know, my passion is teaching and training. And I would look at some of the leaders on my team who were super successful and others who struggled for years, and I would feel personally responsible, yet I know I didn't train person A any different than I did person B, yet why was there a difference in their learning? But we see that all the way throughout schools, careers, etc. You know, there's three things that I really want you to focus on when you're getting somebody off to a good start. And you know, kind of will help you to put things in perspective and wipe away that guilt factor. So 3 things that you can focus on. So 3 things that are in your control. Number 1 is goal setting. You know, it's interesting because when people used to start the business, I would say something like, okay, my goal for you is this. And I'd tell them how to get to the top rank of leadership. And while that's fun and fantastic, and I do think there's something to be said for teaching them the different benchmarks, you know, within your company and the pay plan, one of the first things you should be asking a new distributor is, what are your goals for this business? Your first month, which maybe is, you know, to earn the return on investment. You can feed them some ideas and answers. Your first 90 days, a year in, and long term. You know, what is your big goal? That if time and money were no object, what would your life look like? Understand those goals, because this way you can align the level of activity that it will take for them to reach their goal. It was interesting. Again, I was setting the bar high for everybody. And one day, a gentleman joined my business and he said to me, wait a minute, before you continue on with some of your goals, I'd like to share with you why I'd like to do this. He said, my goal is to make $50 a month so I can take my wife to a nice dinner. I know if I were to hear you guys all, especially you ladies, you'd be like, aw, that's sweet, right? But he said, I don't want to be pushed any more than that. So what do I need to do to just make $50 a month? You know, when you understand what their expectations are, it helps you to manage your emotions and your expectations. You'll know the amount of activity, the level of support that you should be giving to that new distributor. So again, while I always present company goals, if your company has a fast start, how to earn their ROI, etc., always say, you know, this is a company goal and I'll teach you how to do it, but now what are your goals in the business? What would you like to do your first month, 90 days, long term? Okay, understand their goals. The second thing is get them off to a great start. Get them off to a great start. I always say, I'm not responsible for people's success or failure, right? I can't take credit for your success. It's your hard work. But I am responsible to get you off to a great start. So we're going to work closely together during your first 30 days. And these are some of the things you focus on. Creating their list with them, right? Going through their phone, their Facebook, company memory jogger, teaching them inviting language and what to invite their prospects to, a meeting, an event, a call with you. If your company teaches this, I know mine does, doing a launch event, you know, having an actual live event, launching your business. And also, you know, how to launch it on social media too. Teach them the best practices to start working through their list and launching their business. Now remember, after that, You can teach them, but they have to be willing to do the work. One of the leaders on my team says their willing to has to be greater than their wanting to. Well, how do you know who's willing to? Well, you watch their feet and not their mouths, right? A lot of people say, oh, I'm going to be successful. I'm going to make you a millionaire. No, you're watching the people who are doing it. They're inviting people to calls with you. They're asking you to come and do an event with them, okay? So you're going to work with the working and love the rest. So what do you do for the rest who may or may not plug in? Have systems in place. Calls that they can plug into, meetings or events for training, and let them know, I am here for your income producing activity. After you've taught them, you've worked really closely with them for that first month, say, now if you need me, plug into my calendar for calls or events. I will be here for you for your income producing activity. Again, manage expectations all around. And then last, the third thing, I guess you could say 3 G's, right? We said goal setting, get them off to a great start. The third thing is go and lead by example. There's nothing better than you going out there and doing the level of activity that it is that you are asking other people to do. If your team's not where you want it to be just yet, and you haven't reached your goals or your income goals that you have for yourself or for your family, keep building. Remember, keep everything in perspective. It takes time, right? Time every day, but also overall time, giving it the time that it takes to be successful and to rock your network marketing business. Now I'm going to give you some good tips over on the blog today at sarahrobbins.com for how I like to get distributors off to a fast start. So we'll see you over on the blog today, and I'd love to see your comments there. Rock on, rock stars.